welcome back to Exeter Central once again. Today I thought I'll just give you a layout tour because I've got new subscribers and everything, and I don't think a lot of people are familiar with the layout in terms of how big it is. So and also those of you who have been following me from the start may not know how familiar big the layout is. So I'm going to give you a layout tour. So yeah, let's get started. Now before we get into the subject of today's video, I thought I'll just give a quick brief shout out to a fellow YouTuber, and the YouTuber goes by the name of Mick Metro. Hopefully that go on focus there. So Mick Metro recently reached 200 subscribers as of 2 weeks ago now, I think. So yep, make sure you go subscribe to his channel, link in the description below. Okay, so starting off the tour, start over at the behind the scenes section, so the fiddle yard. There we can see we've got some of my stock currently sitting there. The reason why it's currently sitting there is because of work that I'll be doing underneath the town scene. That will be covered in a future video. So yeah, I've got all my stock back here. This is my fiddle yard. It's not the biggest fiddle yard in the world, but it does the job. As you can see, I've got some stock parked up there. So that's basically my fiddle yard. So now let's move on to some more exciting areas of the layout. Okay, so this here is my town scene. You probably would have seen me building this town scene in a earlier video. If you haven't seen that video, then go check it out. So this is my town scene. I quite like that town scene actually. Still a bit more work to do on it. I do need to get 2 more Metcalfe terrace houses. I need to add street lights and stuff. I need to do a bit of paint touch up as well. I need to put people and all sorts of stuff on there. But it's getting there, very slowly though. And that's basically my town scene. And then continuing on with the town scene is around the back. This is the low relief town scene, and lots to do in this area. Mainly buildings and stuff, and also street lights maybe, and people as well. That will all be covered in a future video, but for now it's going pretty good. Okay, so I thought I'd talk about the station itself. This here is my railway station, and the station is Exeter Central, as you can see by those signs hopefully. So this is my railway station, and then up at the back is my parcels sort of area. So where the concrete is at the back, that's a small service road for where the vans and stuff go to the parcels building. I'm working on building a platform for the parcels building over there. I'll just go get it. There you go. It's one of these old knackered old Hornby platforms that I just had kicking around. So I've chopped off the overhanging bits, and I'm just going to work on the ends, filling in the holes with PVA glue. That will be hopefully finished by the next layout update, which should be out in a week's time, hopefully. So yeah, that's my railway station, and that's basically, this is how you see it now. A bit more work to do on here, but so far it's looking pretty good. Okay, so the entire area you see in front of you, ignore the station and stuff, but it's mainly the TMD car park, so where the small office building is, the signal box, and the TMD hard standing itself, where all my locos are. That's basically my TMD area of the layout. That's still currently in development. You probably would have seen a video on that I did maybe about a week or 2 ago. I can't remember when, but yeah, you probably would have seen a video I did about that. Since that video, if we just look over at the signal box area. Put some bushes and a fence around the signal box, and also I put bushes along this nice long fence that I installed some time ago now. Hard standing has been done with polyfiller, and as you can see, I've had to rip up a bit of polyfiller just to fit some of these Hornby buffer stops in. I painted those up to make them look a bit nicer. Still a bit more work to do on those. I plan to be adding some lights to those as well, which should look pretty nice. So yeah, that's my TMD, and this whole TMD and station area is surrounded with this retaining wall that I made. Okay, so up here is my industrial scene. Still a bit more work to do on this one, as all the areas on the layout, still more work to do on them. But I think it looks rather nice. And to tie in that area, we have my this is going to be a sort of country area here. So this is pretty much my favourite scene, that one. That's my favourite scene. Put a lot of work and effort into that one, and I think it looks pretty good. And then following on from there, we have the road level crossing. I don't know if that's going to stay or not. I'm thinking of just ripping it out, because I plan to be doing something very special behind that back scene. I'll tell you about that in a second. And then here we have what I like to call the wooded area. Goes to the tunnel portal, and basically that's it for there. Oh, and we also have this little abandoned siding as well, which goes all there like that. So yeah, that's pretty much that area. Now let's talk about what's behind that back scene, or at least what's going to go there, because I'm sure a lot of you are quite interested to see. Okay, so we're behind the back scenes, and basically this is going to be a new area of the layout. I plan to be starting this area in a couple of weeks. There will be videos on this. Still need to order some stuff before I can get this project started, but this is going to be probably one of the biggest areas on the layout that I'll be tackling. So I'll show you the plan I've got. There you go, hopefully you can see that all right. So at the back, we're going to have a towpath with a hill, playground in this area. We're going to have a gravel road leading up to this scene here. So we've got the scene there with the gravel road. That gravel road is going to continue all the way back here, basically. So what was back there is a country house, and I'm going to extend that and be a gravel road, make a car park for the playground. Then we have some nice cottages, and then we're going to have a bit of waste ground over here, and then then we're going to have a builder's merchant next to the industrial scene, and yeah, I think it'll look all right, I reckon. So that's basically my plan for this area, and as I say, I do need to order some stuff, so we should see some videos in a couple of weeks time, hopefully. Alright, so that just about wraps this video up. I do hope you enjoyed it, and please comment down below what you think. Make sure you go subscribe to Mick Metro's YouTube channel, link to his channel down in the description. So I'll see you guys in about a week's time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye everyone.